Welcome to Kimono at the NGV. I'm Wayne Crothers, Senior Creator of Asian Art.
And I'm Charlotte Bodker, Curatorial Project Officer of Fashion and Textiles.
The Kimono Fashion, a show which covers the history of kimono right from the Edo period through to 2025. It covers a kimono of all social sort of status throughout history, especially during the Edo period. We have deerskin kimono as well as elm bark kimono, which were produced by the indigenous people of Hokkaido and northern Japan, the Ainu. And then we come through to the early 20th century where we're standing here with kimono from the jazz age of Tokyo and Osaka, with vibrant sort of motifs from the young modern girls and the modern boys, the moga and mobo as they were termed.
So in the following space from where we're standing now, we look at export and the enduring influence of kimono on European and American dress. And then we go to the 20th century with works by Rudy Gernreich, Alexander McQueen for Givenchy and John Galliano.
So the exhibition comes right through to the contemporary new generation of teenagers and 20-year-olds in Japan, where there's been a great revival in their cultural traditions. And then we come right through to the end of the exhibition, where we've got highlights of global fashion by some of the high-flying designers from the global fashion world.
We're here celebrating 10 years of Wall to Wall Festival.
I am super stoked to be back because I sort of started my career coming to Australia.
I mean, the festival is a great way of bringing a whole bunch of different artists into a space and bringing a space to life with public art.
I do a lot of representation for like queer, femme, strong, gender fluid people. I like to incorporate some of my culture as a Chinese person into whatever local culture I'm working in.
My work focuses on colour and the optical interactions that occur when you're putting colours next to each other.
For this year, we wanted to do something a little bit different. We wanted to bring art to a different kind of canvas. So we've got these two beautiful Porsches behind me. One's an old 80s vintage classic, and then we've got this other brand new 2025 model.
When I painted the Porsche, I really wanted to focus on the form of the Porsche and responding to the shape of the body and the movement of the car, and to sort of enhance that dynamic experience of a car through colours and gradients.
This piece is going to have a combination of bats. I always think about bats when I come to Melbourne because we don't really have them in LA, and I usually end up at the bat colony just watching them. And then also in Chinese culture, Wu Fu means 5 bats, but it also means 5 blessings, and it's sort of my way of sort of imparting Chinese blessings upon the community.
Doesn't matter what your age or what you're into, if you come down, you're definitely going to find something that you'll enjoy and you'll be able to have a good time.
Wonder's so important because it's actually not about sort of escaping the reality of everyday life. It's actually about tuning into the things that really matter and that are all around us, but that we can easily miss if we don't stop and notice. We know sort of anecdotally that many people, not just children, love to get hands-on, love to, the experiential artwork. So here we've had the opportunity to take over 100 artworks from the gallery's collection, and also to bring some of these past projects from the Children's Art Centre and put them together in this exhibition called Wonderstruck. I think people want meaningful engagement, so they do want to engage with art and ideas, but also I think we all would agree that the world feels pretty tough right now, so people also do want some joy and they want to be dazzled and inspired and energised, and I think this exhibition really does that. We have these incredible works in the collection, and recontextualising them can be really exciting, and it can be a way to bring them to audiences that might not have seen them before or might not have seen them in this light, because every time work's brought together it sort of can do different things and say different things. I mean, I'm a really big believer in art being for everybody, and I think social media can be a really great way to democratise art and for people to share their experiences. We're really pleased to have worked with our digital experience team and also a number of exhibiting artists in the exhibition to develop new interactive projects and explanations. So that's their term, that's the kind of digital speak for an animated explanation of the artwork, where we really delve into the stories and share those with audiences in really interesting ways, and also invite interaction and participation.
I'm Grace Young and I just graduated from Curtin University in WA. I think for me mainly it is the confidence that it's given me, and just the community and friendships that I've made through meeting other artists in the space.
My name is Samuel Chan and I just graduated from the National Art School, majoring in sculpture. Hatched has allowed me to create a new presentation of my artwork and really bring it to a national audience, and really allowed me to kind of get out of the New South Wales ecosystem and just interact with the wider network of artists around Australia.
One of the things I think that inspired us most is the sprawling, forest, and also like the place. It's of course, it's totally different if you're living in the city.
Isabel and Alfredo Aquilizon have created a new signature cardboard work for Bundanon, responding to this unique landscape with the form of a fallen tree. The new commission is part of the exhibition Thinking Together, which unpacks the idea of collaboration or reciprocity with nature.
We had months of the learning team and members of the public making sculptures that become part of this bigger installation, which is so great.
We thought of, the city expanding, and slowly taking over. So the tree, through the exhibition, will expand and, change and become, alive again. We want people to sit down, create, but at the same time start reflecting on their immediate environment.
What I love about this is that they're habitations as well as trees, so it's any kind of habitation. There's amazing trees, but there's also all of these crazy buildings that would be so imaginative. Everybody's been so imaginative.
Well, our work is all about materials and how it relates to the idea. But also, all of the cardboard that we've used have that history of travel already. So it adds on into the meaning of the work in itself. So I guess it also talks about people moving and dislocations and so on, because as we can see, the changing landscape also, the city is expanding, and so I think those are also some of the things I think that you start reading between the lines. You get to start understanding how Arthur Boyd probably is one of the most productive and one of the most celebrated painter, and I think the place is that's basically what it's all about. How the environment triggers ideas and emotions and feelings that in some ways that eventually become some kind of an inspiration for a work,
or even a refuge. This place is for us a refuge.
And this is actually the title of the work. It's all about
reflections and habitation.
Reflections and habitations.
Coming here, you cannot help, but really do something and get inspired by the place.
Thinking Together is showing at Bundanon until early June.
So the World of the Book exhibition started in 2005, so this is its 20th anniversary edition. Every 12 months the display is completely changed. It's an exhibition that celebrates everything that we love about books and writing. There's a really wonderful display about Andy Griffith and Terry Denton's Treehouse series. There's a celebration of surrealism for the 100th anniversary of the publication of the Surrealist Manifesto, translations of the Iliad and the Odyssey by women, there's utopian and dystopian fictions. One of my favourite things in the exhibition is another new acquisition, and it's a medieval scribe's knife. The knife itself was made in the 15th century, probably in Germany or the southern Netherlands, and the handle, which is made of boxwood, is actually carved into the forms of books.